Welcome back to my channel. Wow, that seems really surreal. I've been practicing saying welcome back to my channel since I was like in 5th grade, and now that I get to do it, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, so we are back with another video, and today we are going to do something that I have gotten a lot of requests for. So I cook a lot, and everyone on Instagram always keeps asking me to like keep posting my recipes. So today I decided let's do that, but while also answering questions that you guys have asked me about my life. So yeah, for starters, today we are making my favorite rice noodles recipe. uh, One of the reasons I love this recipe is because it's so easy. You barely need like a few ingredients, and it's so fast. Like, and it's also like not. I don't know if it's like that unhealthy. I'm guessing since it's like rice noodles, it's not that unhealthy. But I don't know. So, but let's see. And yeah. So what we have done, first step of the recipe is you're supposed to start boiling your rice noodles. So I have my induction over here, and I've already put the rice noodles with a little bit of water, salt, and oil so that they don't stick to each other. And we're going to let that boil until that becomes soft and the texture that you want. So the thing with rice noodles is you can keep the texture according to what you want. Like, I like it to be a little sticky, a little chewy. So I don't really cook it until the point where it's like completely soft. But that's all your choice whether you want to do that or not. So yeah, while that is boiling, we are going to cut vegetables, and I'm going to answer your guys' questions. So let's start. So the first thing to do is cut up some garlic because that is my favorite thing, and there's absolutely no recipe of mine that will not have an insane amount of garlic. So we need an insane amount of garlic, so we're going to cut that first. And you can use how many ever bulbs. I'm using about 2 big ones and 2 small ones. Actually, no. Huh. 2 big ones and 2 small ones. But according to your taste, this might be a little too much garlic for some people. It might be a little too less. So, yeah. A little cooking snack is very necessary. Okay, so the first question that I got was so the first question that a lot of people asked me was what hair color did I use? Because I recently colored my hair. I don't think you can see it now, but like in the sunlight, yeah. So this is basically a combination of two colors. I don't, I didn't use one exact color, and I do have the cardboard cutouts of the colors that I used because I wanted to save them because this was the first time that I colored my hair on my own. So the two colors I used were Garnier, and this one is plum red, and this one is cranberry red. And I mixed both of them and I used it throughout. And there was no proportion or anything. I just put it all together and it worked. So thank God for that. But yeah. Rice noodles tend to cook really fast. So you have to be very careful. It's a little chewy. So again, you have to keep doing taste testing. You have to keep seeing whether you like this texture or not. And then uske hisab se you have to keep boiling it. So yeah, once you've peeled the garlic, you can start cutting it. I like dicing it, but you can slice it. You can do like big pieces, small pieces, whatever. That's your choice. And literally one of my favorite parts about cooking is that after I finish cooking, my fingers smell like garlic for like hours because it's so strong it doesn't even go away with hand wash. But I love it because I love garlic. Okay, so the second question I got was, are you planning on being an actress or a model? Now, honestly, a lot of people have asked me this question, and I don't really know if I am, but I haven't ruled it out. I have acted before, like in my college and stuff, and I am going to act this year as well in my college projects. And I'm not necessarily, pursuing acting, but who knows? I mean, if the opportunity presents itself in the future, I won't mind. I mean, it's really fun being on camera, anyways. So, yeah, I'm not planning to be an actress or a model, but अगर chance मिल गया और मैं कर सकती हूँ, then why not? Okay, so we have cut up all of our garlic and it's kept right here. And now the next step is taking one of my favorite ingredients, which is the spring onion or green onion, if you like to call it that. And I basically have about 3 bulbs here, but according to you, how much of an onion you like, because this is really, really sharp as well. So you can decide how many bulbs you want to use. I'm gonna take about this much. Yep. All I taste right now is rice noodles and garlic. It's heaven. And then we cut the onion. And you can cut it however you like, whether you like big pieces, small pieces, according to your preference. So that is cut. And then with the onion, you're just gonna slice it down the middle, and then you can cut it in pieces, or you can dice it properly if that's what you want. But yeah, I like to have like a bite of onion when I'm eating my noodles, so I cut it in slices so that it comes in my chopsticks easily. So the next question was, what is your guilty pleasure? And I haven't really thought about this, but something that I really, really enjoy watching, but I'm also like, why am I watching this? Is like Coffee with Karan. And also like award shows. Me being filmy, I really, really love watching award shows, whether it's the commentary, it's the performances, it's the guessing the nominees, blah 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 blah. But yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do. I wouldn't categorize it as a guilty pleasure, but sometimes, yeah, it's a little cringe, but I still like watching it. So technically, yeah, that's a guilty pleasure. But yeah. Okay, so now we have cut up all of our vegetables. So literally, we just need 2 things: garlic and spring onion. But if you guys like, you can add mushroom, you can add chicken, and yeah, otherwise any vegetable that you want. One of the reasons why I love this recipe is because it's so easy. Like you can add whatever, you can remove whatever. It's all according to your taste. But right now, I prefer just garlic and spring onion. Sometimes I add a little mushroom, but yeah. So now that our veggies are cut and looks like our noodles are done, let us switch that off. So yeah, we're gonna drain the noodles and then we're gonna run it under some cold water so that the thing doesn't stick to itself. Okay, so our rice noodles are now in this and we're gonna let it drain. And so now what we're going to do is we're gonna take some oil that I already have kept aside here, and we're solely going to fry the spring onions. So you pour in your oil and start the induction. I'm gonna add a little bit more. And we're just gonna shallow fry the spring onions until they are light brown. Not dark brown, we don't want to burn it, but like light brown. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna put our garlic. Just stir that a little. And then just pour your spring onion carefully because it's really, really hot. I swear to God, I wish you guys could smell this right now because, oh, this is heaven. So be careful of the oil splatters because that happens a lot. I burned myself a couple of times doing that. Okay, so my spring onions have finished frying, and what I have done is I have removed the excess oil and I've just taken out the spring onions and I've just added it to my pot of rice noodles. And now we're going to start adding the different components of the sauce. Typically, you are supposed to use brown sugar for the first base, you're supposed to put brown sugar and melt it and then add all the sauces. But I don't have brown sugar right now, so I'm going to use a little bit of honey. Alright. So once you've added the honey, we are going to let that melt a little bit. Okay, so as the honey is melting, I'm going to answer this next question, which I got, which is what is my course? Which is a question I get a lot because my course is really, really long and not a lot of people remember it. But yeah, so currently I am pursuing a BA in film, television, and web series. And I'm actually doing a double major. So the first one is a BA in film, television, and web series with a specialization in writing. And the second degree is a BA in animation and VFX. And so our honey has melted and it's going to mix in a little bit from the oil of the rice noodle, etc. etc. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add all of our other sauces. And we have basic sauces. This is barbecue sauce. I love the Viva one, but you can use whatever brand you want. And then we have dark soy sauce. And apart from that, you can use some sort of chili sauce. Since I don't like spicy food that much, I am just going with like a sachet of the momo sauce of Prasuma, because I really, really like this one. But you can use whatever chili sauce you like and whatever fits your taste. So yeah, add all of that in moderation and then give it a mix. So yeah, in goes the barbecue sauce, just a little bit. So the next question I got was, if money didn't matter to you, what would be your dream job? And I haven't really thought about this that much, but off the top of my head, if I think about it, if money didn't really matter, I would probably just want to like open like a very small like cooking slash baking class, and mostly for like teenagers, especially if like you're living in a hostel, because I feel like everyone's had at least one bad experience with hostel food. So probably, yeah, probably like a cooking and baking class for like hostel people, like hostel students. But yeah. So the next question I got was, what are your summer vacation plans? Now, there is no set summer vacation plan, but my sister's currently pursuing her master's in marketing in Madrid, and she has her graduation going on this summer. So, yeah, my plan is to go attend that hopefully if I can, along with my classes. But yeah, apart from that, I don't know, maybe try and get an internship. I'll be going to Bombay again, meet mom, dad, and I also have a couple of shoots lined up for this summer, so who knows. But yeah, rough plan abhi tak wahi hai. So now that we mixed all of our sauces, now it's time to add the seasonings. So I like to keep it very, very basic, just oregano and mixed herbs. Obviously, you can add chili flakes if you want, but I don't like chili as much. And salt and pepper is always a must, but I feel like since the sauces already have salt, and then also when I was boiling it, it already had salt, the water, so I don't really add more. But of course, if it suits you, go ahead, add more. And yeah, now we're just gonna add a little bit of our seasonings. I like to go a little heavy on the oregano because I really like uska taste. Mixed herbs thoda sa kam you can do. But yeah, oregano is definitely a go. So yeah. Now coming to the next question. What are your big plans for this year? Now the thing is, I have made a vision board at the start of this year. So I do have big, big plans and I do have things coming up. But for manifestation reasons, I am not going to say it out loud because I am very, very scared of nazar. So yeah, next question. Now, before we get to this question, the sauce pretty much looks like a black sludge at this point. But trust me, it smells good and it tastes even better. So yeah, now that we have finished with our sauce, we're just going to simply add our rice noodle and spring onion mixture straight into that. Okay, and once you've added that, just give it a big mix. Now, even about the sauces, it can be completely your choice whether you want to make it saucy, whether you want to make it a little thick, whether like you wanted to make it sticky. Since I like the texture to be a little sticky, I don't add that much sauce. So it's pretty much very, very thick. But yeah, according to your preferences, you can do that. But yeah, we just give the sauce a big mix. And this is what it looks like now. So, so yeah, just keep mixing it until you get the texture that you want and the consistency that you want as well. But yeah, okay. So the next question that was asked to me was, who are your best friends? Now, I have a couple. I don't have that one best friend. Like, I don't think I can ever have one best friend. But yeah, these are just a group of people who are really, really close to my heart and that I would do anything for. So obviously Dhruv is the first one, Ishita and Trisha for sure. And recent ones are all the girls from the hostel, Urjita, Rashi, Ananya, Arpita, and Akanksha. So yeah, these are all my best friends and I love all of them. And anyways, next question. It is now time to serve our dish. So we are going to go do that now. So we have our serving dish and we're going to pour our noodles into that. And for all of those wondering, yes, I have a purple pan and I have the whole set actually, but I only have this pan over here. The rest of the set is back in Bombay. But yeah. Okay, so our dish is served. And obviously, we're going to eat this with chopsticks because we're fancy like that. No. So the next question I got was, what's your go-to dessert? Now, I have a huge sweet tooth. So I can eat dessert like throughout, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever it is. But if there was one go-to dessert of mine, it would probably be donuts. And more specifically, either the Rainbow Surprise donut from Madover Donuts or the original glaze from Krispy Kreme. Now, coming to the next question, what is your favorite memory in your hostel? So, it's only been about a year since I moved into this hostel because I did used to live somewhere else before. But in this year, I have managed to create a lot of core memories. I think two of them particularly stand out, where there was this one time where Ananya was really, really upset that she couldn't get Coldplay tickets because, everyone was. So we all decided to throw her like a fake Coldplay concert in our room. And we went to the lengths of like creating like a whole different ticket for her, a whole sash, everything. Like it was amazing. And like Rashi and Arpita dressed up as bodyguards and they were all like standing as Asa. Then she was like told we checked her ticket and it was like a big surprise. We all recorded everything. And yeah, that was one of the most fun nights ever. Secondly, there was this one time where we were all originally like supposed to be doing our homework and our work in our like in our separate rooms, but like I think Ananya went to the like there's this area on the stairs which is like this small staircase terrace type area. She just went there, and then Ujita joined, and then somehow I joined. So everyone just ended up coming there, and then it was like this midnight session where we're all actually doing our work. We sang songs, we took pictures, we took videos. It was like the first time that all six of us collectively spent like a lot of time together. So yeah, that was one of my core memories. Apart from that, I do have a lot of different memories, but I think these two are the ones that stand out the most. I think so. Now coming to my last question. Now this may just be my most favorite question of all. Only because it's so bizarre that you're asking me this and expecting me to have an answer for this. But the question asked me was, is Ishita single? But you see, I am not at liberty to disclose that answer, so I can neither confirm nor deny this. But I don't know. I mean, is she? Yeah. So that concludes all of our questions. And now I can finally eat this. I have been waiting, but I had to finish answering all your questions first. So let's do a taste test. Mm, this is so good. I love this recipe so much. It's so chewy, but like also sweet and salty and chili at the same time. The fried garlic and the fried onion just gives it such a nice flavor. So yeah, I really hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in my next video, which is going to be my birthday vlog. Secondly, if you guys try out this recipe, do tag me on Instagram at aruchao. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.